Hi, everybody needs a motivation. Why? Because motivation can change us, can make us be better, can improve us, and that's why we need a motivation. Motivation can boost up ourselves while we get tired, we lack of energy, and motivation can change us to be a better and bring us sometimes extra energy. And there are many ways to get the motivation. Today, I would like to talk about music can be one of the instrument of motivation. Hi, my name is Muhammad Lumar Kembe Muhammad Fazil, and I'm student of Faculty of Business Management, Risk Management, and Takaful. Music can be one of motivation instrument, and you know why? Because music can make us relax, can influence our emotion, can affect our brains, and we find out the origin of the word music or the music itself. Music is a form of art, an expression of emotion through harmonic frequencies. Music is also a form of entertainment that puts sounds together in a way that people like, find interesting, or dance to. Most music includes people singing with their voices or playing musical instruments such as the piano, guitar, drums, or violin. The words music comes from the Greek words from music, or the, as you can see the slide, music. I don't know how to pronounce the Greek's ancient, which means arts of the muses. In ancient Greece, the muses included the goddess of music, poetry, art, and dance. Someone who makes music is known as a musician. And let's find out why music can motivate ourselves and music can bring the motivation to us. My first point is music reduces fatigue. As you can see in my slide, stress and fatigue are the first killers of motivation. Far too often feel too tired but need to continue working, while having a rest and sleeping is the best option. It's often impossible due to certain circumstances. While when we having a work at the desk, then we do not know how come we can sleep in our desk while working, right? There's a solution. We can hear the music, we can listening to the music. Research has shown that music has positive effects on mental fatigue caused by routine tasks, which is exactly what we suffer from at work. While routine is sometimes considered good for productivity, falling into is a trap. By performing similar tasks every day, we settle into a groove, and soon our brain gets tired of the routine. How can music better fatigue and increase motivation? By listening to music, we bring something new and fresh, which helps our brain escape the routine and get a little bit distracted. In this case, distraction is good. It forces our brain to continue working and improve our physical endurance. You must notice, are you notice that when we listening to our favorite songs, our mind get something from the music, right? Can you notice that?
Dementia is a thief. We have a responsibility to manage the health of people with dementia and the depression often associated with it without defaulting to medication. As music therapists, we connect to people's emotional state through music. When we find the person behind the dementia, it has a significant ripple effect.
And my second point is music increases stimulation. Have you ever noticed how much better our morning runs gets when we put in headphones and turn up our favorite songs. This is because music is able to increase stimulation, as there's a connection between auditory neurons and motor neurons. That's why music often makes us more mobile and motivate our body to move. Physical activity spark mental activity, therefore music fuels productivity and motivation. The effect of music on physical and mental stimulation is widely used in many HR techniques to help employees get more productive and motivated. Peter Jenkins, an HR manager from A Writer, shared with us his experience using music as a stimulus for productivity. Next, as you can see in my slide, my next point is music and motor coordination. If you ever been to a fitness class, you probably try to exercise when we need to move to the beat of the music. This is a bright example of how much is connected to our motor coordination, which is widely used in fitness. But how does an improved motor coordination impact our motivation? There's a direct connection between these two notions. As you move to the rhythm of the music, it not only helps our motor coordinations, but also boosts our self-confidence. Those listening to music either during exercise or while doing a task at work can boost our self-confidence. Improved self-confidence is also directly related to self-esteem. Therefore, music has an effect on the way we perceive ourselves. Huffington Post also did an article on how music can improve a teen's self-esteem, which is a burning topic nowadays. Apparently, music helps teens determine their value, which establishes the feelings of self-respect. This also impacts their ability to take responsibilities and motivates teens to take complicated challenges to boost their skills. It's safe to say that music does a character building job, helping us become more determined and motivated. It's also necessary to mention that music boosts our ability to focus, being a healthy distraction from all other irritants that make us procrastinate. Have you ever noticed that music, when we're listening to our favorite songs, we suddenly want to move, right? We suddenly want to dance even though we can't do the dance. That's why music can influence us, can change our mind, can make us from if we sad, then we listen to the sad song, how we feel, we get more sad, right? Then we must change it. If we need inspiration, we listen to the motivation songs, such as I can give you the example of the songs of motivation.
Hey, go get rocking! You gotta pull it down!
And my last point is music, relaxation and motivation. Everyone knows about the ability of music to help people relax, but how is that related to motivation? Stress relief and body and mind relaxation are the natural remedies to our exhausted brains. Music acts like a natural distraction from all issues that bother our minds, thus greatly contributing to the quality of our relaxations. Music is able to bring our minds to peace, which will later help our ability to concentrate. Thus, music, relaxation, and motivation are closely connected as music helps us recharge and fuel our body and mind. Then, we must choose the songs or the music correctly. If we want to boost up ourselves, we must listening to the music such as rock music and make us to make a move, right? And if we want to relax, we must listening to the calmness music.
Music plays an important role in our lives. It can help us relax, concentrate, or get pumped for a workout. And if this song makes you happy, well, it's because it's affecting your brain chemistry. So, why do we find music so enjoyable? Researchers from McGill University in Montreal found that dopamine releases during moments of enjoyment while listening to music. It's what gives us the chills, the same chemical reaction as when you fall in love. Basically, listening to music is amazing, and your brain loves it. Music also distracts your brain from registering the body's fatigue. It increases endurance while improving the heart and muscles, giving music both a psychological and physiological impact on the body. Think about that next time you're at the gym and forget your headphones. And did you know that playing a musical instrument can make you smarter and more of an annoying neighbor?
Sorry, Charlie.
Believe it or not, children with at least 3 years of musical training performed better during testing for nonverbal reasoning, fine motor skills, auditory discrimination, and vocabulary than those who did not. We generally don't realize how a simple song can affect our brains and bodies. Nevertheless, music has a measurably significant effect on human beings, influencing the way we dance, exercise, and think. So, how has music affected your life?
And the conclusion is, music is a very powerful neurological tool that help us change our mindset and mood. So listening to our favorite tunes while performing different activity is a great motivational exercise. Moreover, music is able to change the way we perceive the world, making it more positive and outgoing. So choose your music wisely and motivate ourselves. Thank you.